and my brother, my generous, kind brother, who called me 48 hours in advance and said,
That much?
yes. He said, would you be willing? And at first I was kind of cranky, but
When it was 24 hours.
but then afterwards I thought, what an opportunity and what a blessing. So, what is Dad's eulogy? As a child of the Depression, where being frugal was part of life, Dad understood the value of a dollar and the importance of saving, but also what that dollar could do for others. Being kind in nature, if you were in need, you could count on him to give you a hand. Maybe his legacy is generosity. Risk-taking seemed to be just part of Dad's DNA. Taking a chance, Dad asked Rita Veyu if he could visit her, and thus began his courtship with Mom, eventually convincing her to marry him and leave Canada to the land of opportunity, Holland, Vermont. With the ability to speak little English, pockets nearly empty, but a heart that was full, it took sheer will to survive and make a go of it in their new life together. Maybe his legacy is adventurism. Being on a farm, one's self-reliance is tested early and often. Dad's ability to find the problem and his ingenuity in coming up with a solution is legendary. So much so that a longtime family friend, Greg Worth, recently stated that when faced with a challenging problem, he first thinks, what would Gaston do? Maybe his legacy is self-reliance. With 8 children and a farm to run, you better be good at teaching the concept of teamwork. Although the Lefebvre children are well known for having never been any trouble to you, Mother.
Especially you, Dad.
Oh. There were days when the cows were more cooperative than the kids. Dad taught us that the chores get done quicker when you work together as a team, whether it's picking stones, milking cows, or haying. Maybe his legacy is teamwork. The best way to teach is through example. What did Dad teach through example? That everyone in life matters. Everyone has value. And everyone has something to contribute. Have a strong work ethic. Be thankful. Have strong faith. And cherish time with friends and family while always remembering that often the things that are worth doing in life are usually the hardest. Maybe his legacy is being an example. Times get tough, but that's when character is exposed. In 1973, the barn burned to the ground. In 2003, we lost Sylvie. All through these times, it was Dad's perseverance that was exposed. Maybe his legacy is perseverance. With 66 years of marriage as proof, I think we've got loyalty and commitment covered. Theirs is the best example of everlasting love. In just the last week of his life, Dad said that Mom was his rock, his greatest success. Maybe his legacy is loyalty and commitment. With 8 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, Dad's influence has literally become worldwide, with a lasting impact on people from Nigeria to Japan, Cambodia, Canada, and other foreign countries like Florida. Maybe his legacy is far-reaching influence. Dad loved a good joke and had a contagious sense of humor. His laughter is on the soundtrack of all the family parties. Dad was always up for joyful conversation. Maybe his legacy was a sense of humor. So, what is the correct answer? All the above would seem to be it, but I don't think that Dad's legacy is any of these things. In fact, I don't think it's a thing at all. Dad's legacy is us. Every one of us and anyone whose life he has touched. As I look out, I see generosity, adventurism, self-reliance, teamwork, and I see faith. Those that lead by example with perseverance, loyalty, and commitment. I see people with far-reaching influence, and certainly I see many with a sense of humor. I see family. Whether we're related or not, we're all part of Dad's family. And I think that's the best legacy that anyone can leave. Thanks, Dad.
Yes, Peppere.